Good evening, my fans, and welcome to Comedy Sports New York City's Slumber Party Match. We're about to get underway in about 1 minute, 35 seconds. Come on into the chat, let us know where you're watching from. Feel free to share with your friends, anyone that would love some free live improv comedy, and we will be with you shortly. Good evening, loyal fans, and welcome to Comedy Sports New York City Slumber Party Match. We're going to have so much slumbering fun tonight. It's going to be like a slumber party all night long. Welcome. Come on into the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. The red team or the blue team? I'm totally partial here for the red and the blue team. I am your announcer for this evening, Matt Silver, and I need to introduce the most important person who's going to be keeping everything on track this evening. Welcome in our referee for this evening, Brooke. Good morning, sunshine.
God, Matt, I forgot that we had a show tonight. I was preparing for our slumber party and I completely fell asleep. Whoa, that's embarrassing. Welcome to Comedy Sports New York City, y'all. This is our virtual improv show on Facebook Live and on YouTube. So say hi from wherever you're watching. Hey, we're in New York. Do we have loyal fans from other places? Have they said?
We do, in fact, have some loyal fans watching in from Florida, watching in from Connecticut, watching in from Nevada. City, Nevada, it looks like. So yeah, we are a coast-to-coast Comedy Sports, not just New York City this evening.
Oh, wonderful. Welcome to New York City. Welcome to 1 year ago, everything went crazy. So now this March, we're having a March Madness. Actually, every March we have a March Madness tournament with Comedy Sports. If you're watching for the first time and you're like, what is Comedy Sports? I just clicked on Facebook and this video popped up and I have no idea what I'm watching. I'm going to tell you, Comedy Sports is improv. That's the comedy part. It is improv, not about sports, but played like a sport. So we're going to have two teams competing against each other, a red team and a blue team, vying for your affection, for your laughter, your love, your thumbs up emojis, or your heart emojis if you're on Facebook, or if you're on YouTube, just your love for the blue team or the red team. So pick a favorite team before you even know who they are, and then you better commit to that team and really cheer them on, because that's how sports works. You just randomly pick and then you cheer. That's all I know. I'm your referee. I'm not wearing a referee uniform tonight because, as I told you, it's March Madness, which means we are going crazy over here at Comedy Sports New York City. We are having all month long random, wild themed shows. So in addition to two teams, tonight we're having a slumber party. So go ahead and put your pajamas on, get your popcorn, get cozy, maybe grab that bottle for Spin the Bottle if that's your thing. And we're going to have a great show tonight. As the referee, even though I'm wearing old pajamas from the holidays, I'm going to be calling Comedy Sports fouls. I'm going to be timing the matches. I'm going to use my Comedy Sports whistle to call players out, give them yellow flags if they deserve it. There are 5,782 fouls that I could call and another 3,892 that I could just make up on the spot to call on these people because I'm the ref and that is my job and I'm going to love it. But let me tell you about one in particular. In particular, we have one foul and it is called the brown bag foul. And this foul is called on a player who says something a little bit off color, a little bit, ooh, I don't know about that. Should they be saying that on Comedy Sports? Yeah, it's that kind of foul. You know what? If there's something that your grandma wouldn't want to hear, we don't want to say it because we're smart and we can keep it clean here for you all night. However, sometimes because it's improv comedy and these players are making things up off the top of their head, something might come out. And I will call the brown bag foul on them. And that player for the rest of the scene or match will have to pull something from their household and put over their head. And they will have to continue to play the scene without having any sight, which is very difficult on Zoom. And that's what they get for offending your grandma. I get it. Also, we want you to keep things in the chat clean because Comedy Sports is for everyone. Grandma that's watching, we don't want to turn her off. We want her to keep watching Comedy Sports. So as you're putting suggestions in the chat on YouTube and on Facebook, make sure you keep those clean. We don't want to have to eject anyone because of the brown bag foul tonight. So keep it clean. We'll keep it clean. It'll be a good, clean, fun party here this evening. All right, so I am the ref. You've met your announcer, Matt. We need some players. Matt, where are these players?
Where are they? They're probably off snoozing, but let's get them up and let's get them out here. And let's get this party started. Welcome in. First, let's bring in the blue team. Let's bring in McNair. Good morning. Let's bring in Noel. And your blue team captain, Jamie. Oh, already with the coffee. Oh, that looks so good. All right, these are your blue team playing for your love and affection tonight. Now let's bring in the red team. First up, we got Neil. And now Callie. And your red team captain for this evening, it's Captain Brian. Loyal fans, these are your players for this evening. Let's kick it back over to Ref Brooke to get this party started.
All right, players, we want a clean match tonight. No brown bag fouls this evening. I want you guys to play it nice and play it like a slumber party because that is the theme that we promised these loyal fans. So make sure you use it as much as possible. All right. Now I'm going to say these words. And when I say these words, I'm going to say them throughout the match this evening. I want only these two people to appear on my screen. And I want all the loyal fans watching from home. All of you that are watching, you are now loyal fans of this show. Too bad you don't have a choice. That's what you're being called. So I want you to put all kinds of shouts and screams and cheers and likes and hearts and haha emojis and everything you've got when I call these people onto the screen. Are you ready for it? Get ready for it. Are you ready? Here it comes. Captains to the playing screen. Yeah, give them that love. And I'm watching you. I'm watching you, loyal fans. You better give them love. I can see you on my phone on a 12-second delay or something. Hey. Blue Captain Jamie, red Captain Brian, meet each other.
Hi, Jamie. Hi. Hi, how's it going? Hi. I'm good. A little sleepy, but good. Oh, it's nice to meet you, friend. It's nice to meet you.
That was quite enough of whatever that was.
Okay.
Right. Keeping it clean, I love it. Okay, so we need to get this party started tonight. I need to know who's going to go first. I usually would flip a coin. I don't have any money.
Me neither.
Okay, so instead we're going to play a little game.
Okay.
And the little game is called, you've been invited to Ref Brooks' slumber party. What did you bring me? Go find something really quick. You have 10 seconds. What did you get me for my slumber party? I'm the host, which means it's my birthday, which means you have to give me a gift. And whoever has the best gift wins. Oh, Brian, can you tell me about your gift and present it to me as if it was my birthday and it's my party and it's my slumber?
Yes, this is, they didn't pay me, but I'm just saying this is a very expensive French candle, and it smells like freesia. It's going to make your home smells delicioso, but that's not French. But it's going to smell good, and it's pretty expensive.
Oh, okay. I like it. Expensive. You might have me at expensive. Jamie, what do you
Well,
have?
I wouldn't want to leave a candle burning while we fell asleep at the slumber party.
That is
That's smart.
So I have this sort of double awesome thing for you. We can do head scratchy massages with this guy. And what's a slumber party without a magic 8-ball?
Oh, okay. Jamie, I'm gonna have to give it to you. She brought 2 gifts. 2 is always better than 1 gift, Brian. When will you learn that? All right. So, Captain Jamie, you won the ceremonial coin toss. Too late. And you might have implied that my house smelled bad, but I didn't even mention it. Captain Jamie, what game would you like to start with this evening?
You know, I think that we all need to stay in touch with our families and remember to call our elders. So let's play gramophone.
Let's play gramophone. Yeah, I love that. Cool. Okay, so prepare your teams. Let's get those teams out on the playing screen. Let's prepare them to play gramophone. What I need from you, loyal fans, for gramophone is some initials. Put your initials right into the chat. Just stick them right in there. Put those initials. Also, let's get some interesting letters that maybe we haven't. If you're here every week, loyal fans, you're like, I'm tired of putting my same initials. Let's get some interesting letters, like the 3rd letter of your first name and the 3rd letter of your middle name, just to mix it up in case we're getting the same letters all the time. Let's also get the last letter of your last name and the next to last letter of your last name, but in that order. Cool. Okay, so as you're putting those in the chat, I'm going to explain the game of gramophone. You know how when you're in a slumber party and grandma calls and everybody wants to talk to her? That's what we're playing. Everybody's going to want to talk to grandma. What's going to happen, though, is I'm going to give some of these players initials that they have to use. So while they're on the phone with grandma, somebody else will interrupt. Another player will come onto the screen. Players, you're understanding this? When that person comes on, they'll get initials. The first person who's talking to grandma will have to name who they are based on those initials. So if I surprise them with the initials KL, then this person has to name somebody KL. So they might say, Kites Lounging wants to talk to you. The next person that grabs the phone, they will actually pass that phone. The next person that grabs the phone has to be Kites that are lounging and start to talk to grandma as they're being kites that are lounging. We'll get a lot of interruptions. We'll throw a lot of letters at them. It'll be a fun old time, just like those games we used to play when we were children. Gramophone. All right. Hey, Matt, did we get any suggestions yet of letters?
We did, Ref Brooke. The first suggestion I saw coming in is MC.
MC. We're going to start with the letter MC. Let's see. Jamie, would you be okay if the red team goes first?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You won the coin toss, so I'm just
I appreciate that. I mean, we can give it to them. That's
okay. We'll let them have it. You know what? Your team, Callie, looks so cozy. I think we're going to start with Callie. So everybody else can go off the screen. The letters that you have for your first pass of the phone are MC. Callie, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
Hi, Nana. So good to talk to you. I was just wondering if my birthday check got lost in the mail or something. I just haven't gotten it yet. I know like sometimes mail is slow, but I thought I would just check in with you, just like go straight to the source. I mean, like, I don't need it. I just thought, I can't write you a thank you note till I've received it. Oh, Grandma, I'm so sorry. Oh, Grandma, there's a murderous calligrapher that wants to talk to you.
Well, hello, Grandma. Why, yes, I am enjoying my dinner. I'm Grandma. Someone else needs to speak to you. It's Mickey's cousin.
Hi, hello. Let's famous mouse. Have a game. I just have a little hut. It's okay. Sorry, gotta go. There's a moody couch that wants to speak to you.
Hi, Grandma. I'm so sick of people sitting on me. Oh, I'm excited to talk to you, though. Just don't sit on me. Oh, you know what? I have to go, because it seems as though a munching charlatan is here for you.
Hello, grandmother. I want to talk to you about the rent.
Freeze, let's give them some more letters. Let's give them another set of initials, Matt.
All right, this suggestion coming in from our YouTube stream, it is CP.
Yes. Grandma, before I can talk to you about the rent, I'm going to have to give off the phone to this cackling piano.
Tinkle, 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 tinkle. Grandma, I wrote you a lullaby. It's so funny. Oh, I'm sorry. Grandma, I'm going to play it for you later because there is a cactus pressing me to give the phone over. So here you go.
Ooh. Grandma, I'm falling. I'm pressing closer to the camera. Grandma, watch out for the spikes. I don't want to hurt you.
Let's give them some different letters.
All right, the next suggestion coming in from Lori is RN.
Grandma, I have to pass the phone off to the racing nurse.
Hey, look, I don't have much time. I have 13,000 patients that I have to work on. So, Grandma, I'm going to have to pass you on right now to the radical nun.
I want to escape. I don't want to be here anymore. I must break out like the sound of music. Okay, I have to give the phone away to a runny nose.
Do I make you wet? Oh, Grandma, I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna leave. Leave. Terrible. I'm terrible. You know what? I'm just gonna give you.
That is time for that game. Watch out, Noelle. Careful there. All right. Hey, loyal fans, let's see all the players that were in that game. Let's see them again. Cheer for them in the chat. I want you to see them because guess what? You're probably like, how is this a sporting event and who won? That's in your hands, loyal fans. No rhyme intended. Your hands. So I want you guys in the chat to tell us if you want the blue team to win. You can see on their screen who's blue. You could also put in thumbs up for blue if you're on Facebook, or tell us if you want the red team to win. And if you're on Facebook, you can put hearts for them. So cheer on your team. Let's see who's going to win that round based on the loyal fans' votes. Put those votes in now. Hearts for red, thumbs for blue, or if you're on YouTube, type it in. They're short words. I have faith in you. All right, announcer Matt, how's it going out there?
It's a tight match. I think I'm going to come on screen to say because it's so exciting. I'm seeing a lot of blues and a lot of reds, but At the end of the round of voting, I'm just going to cut it off there. Obviously, the winner is Grandma in that situation because she's getting phone calls, but we need a winner for the teams. And after that one round of voting, it's the blue team with the big 5 points. Back over to you, Rep Brooke.
All right, the blue bedtimes and the red sleepyheads. Oh man, love those names. Okay, send up those laugh emojis. Send up your love for these people because I want to now see once again captains to the playing screen. That's a song I made up for you.
It's the best song I've ever heard, Ref Brooke.
Love it.
Thank you. Award another point to blue team for Jamie's loving suck up comment that she gave me. I will take all the suck up comments I can get. Love those. Okay, so Captain Jamie, Captain Brian. Whew, man, what a match. Now that went to the blue team. So, you know, Brian, you're behind. So for now. So I like to award winners. So Brian, why don't you just just sit down, take a rest. That game seemed hard for your team, so you probably need a little rest. Hey Jamie, we reward winners here at Comedy Sports, so I'm gonna let you play a game that you've picked out for your team that Brian can't play because you picked it out.
Yes, I'm ready. Do I tell you now?
Please.
Yes. Okay. We are going to play because, you know, it needs a good story. Sometimes it's hard to fall asleep. We have a lot of things on our minds these days. So I think we should play Bedtime Story Countdown.
Bedtime Story Countdown. I love it. Why don't you get your team back on the playing screen and prepare them for Bedtime Story Countdown. And loyal fans, while they're preparing in their little huddle, I'm going to prepare you guys. What I need from you, loyal fans, in the chat on YouTube and Facebook, I want you to put in that chat the name of a story that doesn't exist. You get to make up the title. Maybe you're like, oh, I wish I was a writer. Well, now you can be. Just write a title. And then you'll see that played out for you by these players. And then you can steal their idea and make lots of money off of it. Probably, because it's going to be so great. So put titles in that chat. It can be anything, maybe a variation on something you heard as a child, or just a story that you told friends. Maybe it's a ghost story. Put those things in the chat. Then what's going to happen is the blue team is going to play out this story in 1 minute. They only have 1 minute to tell this whole story, but that's not a lot of fun. So after they're finished with that, I'm going to cut that story in half and they're going to play it in 30 seconds. But you know what? I think we can have more fun than that by cutting it in half again and playing it in 15 seconds. Maybe we'll play it in 7 seconds, maybe 5, maybe 2. Maybe I'll say half a second. I don't know what I'm going to say because it's improvised. But that's how the game is going to go. They're going to play out your story. So put your favorite thing in the chat. Make sure you pick a good one. Your favorite story that's never been told. All right. Matt, do we have any suggestions yet?
Birthday girl Ref Brooke, we absolutely do. The first suggestion I saw came in from Samuel, and the title is The Owl's Race.
Ooh, The Owl's Race. The Owl's Race. Okay, so you're going to be telling the story of The Owl's Race. I'm going to put 1 minute on my ref clock. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
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 This is the story of The Owl's Race.
Who do you think will win?
Who can beat you and me? No one. That's who. You and me, Rupert. We're gonna win.
We've been practicing all year. How couldn't we win? Who could ever do better?
Rupert, there's someone over your shoulder.
Who, me? I believe I might be able to give a challenge.
Who are you?
Oh, well, no one's ever
Would you
asked
like
me.
a cake?
I love a cake. Well, you guys are so kind to me. I'm
Mm.
Bartholomew, the Who.
Hello, Bartholomew. Would you like a liter of soda?
Oh, yes. Wow. So kind of you.
Mm.
Who would have thought?
And a sleeping pill to top it off.
Well, sure, why not? I don't want to be too energetic.
Who wants to be energetic?
Well, not I. Say,
I hear the gun.
And that is time. That is 1 minute. Wow, what a thrilling story that was. But you know what'll make it even more thrilling is if I cut it in half. So now you're going to play that exact same story in 30 seconds. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
yes.
Who will win?
Who can beat us? No one. That's who.
No. What's this? Why are you here? Who are you?
Excuse me. I believe I can offer you quite the challenge.
Who are you? Who are you?
Well, no one ever really asked me that before, but I am Bartholomew.
Would you like some cake?
I'd love some cake. Oh, you're quite fine and dang. Oh,
And
friendly.
here's some soda, Bartholomew.
Oh, great.
And here's a
Bye-bye.
bottle of pills for you.
Oh, okay.
It's time. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Okay. Now, that was a lot of fun. And there was a cat in that version that crept behind Noelle's back, which made it even better. So let's see if we can get that cat in when we do it in halftime. Let's play that again in 15 seconds. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Who are you?
I am
Who are you?
Bartholomew. You are very kind for asking me. I'm here to give a challenge.
Take this cake.
Have some soda.
Okay.
Oh, eat a cat.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, I heard the gun.
Okay. Wow. Man, you got a lot of plot points in 15 seconds. I wonder if you can do it in 4 seconds. Oh, man. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Who?
I'm Bartholomew. I'm here to challenge you. Cake and soda. Great. Amazing pills.
And now let's do it in 3/4 of 1 second. Players, are you ready?
Ooh, Bartholomew, that's a challenge.
And that's the game.
Right.
We can go faster. We can go faster.
My
Let's get
cat
going.
is traumatized.
Oh no, don't traumatize the cat. Oh, you know, she took one for the team, I guess. Okay, great. Blue team, that was a fun game. You guys can take a little break and let me see if I can get Captain Brian to the playing screen. Brian, how are you?
I'm good.
I just want to let you know that at my
I'm
slumber
sorry,
party,
dear.
I pretend to be best friends with somebody, but I'm really best friends with you.
Okay.
Isn't that fun?
Amazing.
Great. So as best friends, I want you to pick a game that only you can play and Jamie
Oh, let's play the game of curfew.
can't play. Perfect for a slumber party. Oh my gosh. Brian, get your team out on the playing screen and let's get ready for curfew. All right, loyal fans, I want you to remember that game that you just saw, because now you're going to see a game played by the red team and then you're going to get to vote again. So remember that game, put it in your mug for later. And now let's watch curfew. What I need for curfew is for one of your players to leave, because this is a game where one of the players isn't going to know what's going on and she or he has to guess.
Mm-hmm.
So
Let's have my girl Callie
get your
leave.
pajamas on, get your popcorn, get
Yeah.
Okay, yes, let's have Callie leave. Callie is going to go into a secret breakout room. Everybody say goodbye, Callie.
Goodbye, Callie.
It's always fun to watch them freeze. Like they don't have any control over the screen when they're getting ready to go. We get to see. It's a nice little moment. Okay, cool. So Callie is officially in the breakout room. She cannot hear anything that we're saying. So we're going to set up the scene for her. And I need some suggestions from you, loyal fans, in order to do that. So Callie is coming home late. She has broken her curfew. And I want to know from you, loyal fans, what she was doing. And what I want to know is something that a game that you played when you were a child. That'll be what she's doing. So in the chat on Facebook and YouTube, I want you to put what game you loved as a child. And that'll be what Callie was doing. Cool. So put that game, your favorite game as a child is what you're going to put. I also want you to put in the chat a celebrity that you would love to invite to a sleepover. So that's the second thing, loyal fans, that I want you to put in the chat. The first thing is a game from your childhood. The second thing is a celebrity that you would love to invite to your house for a sleepover. The third thing I want you to put in the chat is, I made them backwards, but you can organize them, Brian, if you want them differently for her. The third thing I want in the chat is a place that you never would ever sleep over. A place that you would never ever sleep over. So in the chat, you've got 1, a game you like to play, 2, a celebrity that you'd love to have over to your house for a slumber party, and 3, a place that you would never sleep at. Then we're going to use those. Okay, so as you're putting those in the chat, now I'll explain the game. Callie's coming home. She's broken her curfew. She's late. These are her guardians of some sort. They're going to give her a little bit of an interrogation, as you do when you have a teenager living with you and they broke curfew. And within that interrogation, they're going to have to give her clues so that she can figure out what she was doing, which is going to be the board game thing or the whatever game, who she was with, which will be that celebrity, and where they were doing that thing. Cool. So she's going to have to figure out those 3 things. You can put them in any order you want to give them to her, but those are the rules. All right, Matt, do we have some suggestions from our loyal fans?
Indeed, we do, Ref Brooke. All right, why don't we start with the favorite game people loved as a child? We had a triple suggestion, completely unbeknownst to everyone. It seems like hopscotch was very popular back in the day.
It was hopscotch. Okay, so that's what she was doing. She was playing hopscotch. And who was she with?
She was with, I am going to go with, we get Dolly Parton very frequently, so we're going to actually not take Dolly Parton this week. She is a gem and a spectacular human being. We're going to go with Sheila's suggestion of Stephen Colbert.
Stephen Colbert. Great, Stephen Colbert. Awesome. That's who she was with. And where were they?
I'm going to take my favorite suggestion that I have gotten so far for this question. From Samuel, again, we're going to go with IRS headquarters.
IRS headquarters. Okay. Do you want to speak those back to us just one more time so that the loyal fans can hear them and remember them for this game?
So the game she was playing was hopscotch. She was with Stephen Colbert, and she was at the IRS headquarters.
All right, let's get Callie back in the room so that she can play the game of curfew. Come on back in, Callie. We'll give her a little music. Okay, that's all the music you get because you were so fast at getting back in here. Callie, you have broken curfew. We're going to see the game of curfew played out right now with those suggestions from the loyal fans. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Look at who decided to come home at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Brian, remember your high blood pressure. You don't want to blow a gasket.
I gotta take my pill.
Look at how upset your father and I are. Oh, see, I can't even speak English. I'm beyond sky blue at this point. Beyond sky blue.
Right. Yeah. It was my watch, I just listen, you guys are both really beautiful. Have I told you lately?
No, that's not gonna work this time, Missy.
No.
Not this time, Missy.
I know how I look in a mirror.
So we need to get you a new mirror.
Okay. Stop. Now you need to tell us why were you late?
What were you doing, Missy? Huh?
And remember, I don't want to go sky blue. Oh, you know what happens when I go sky blue.
Right. So here's the thing. Like, you're gonna laugh when you hear the story. You're gonna be like, that's fine. It's cool that you were late. I got this great invitation and it was like for tonight only. And I had to jump on it right away to go skydiving.
No,
But I said no,
no.
obviously.
No,
'cause
you were
I-
hopping, all right. You were hopping.
Yes.
You were busy probably traipsing around on sidewalks, just jumping in like a
with
fool.
stones. Sky blue, Missy. Sky blue.
Don't make me count to 10 and send you upstairs. Don't make me count.
Did you take your blood pressure pills, Brian?
Honey, I did.
Okay. Well, so
Don't
obviously
get mad at me, Brian.
I said no to the skydiving because I knew you guys wouldn't like it.
Okay.
So then there was a second offer, which was rock climbing.
Oh no.
But I said no to that as well, obviously.
No.
The lie she tells us.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
I need for you to draw to a conclusion.
Yes.
Now.
Right.
Sky blue. Sky blue.
Right. So after that, I was like, well, let's do something tamer. Let's use crayons and color.
She's gonna make me have to drink. That's what I need a stiff drink. I'm gonna hop on over to the bar.
We have the scotch over there. You can drink it. Now listen, Missy. Listen. You are hopping on thin ice with your father and I. Now, you need to tell us what you were doing and why were you late? Because I am near Sky Blue at this point.
Just skipping around, doing all kinds of things, just skipping around.
Yes. I was
How's that
jumping,
scotch,
I was
Brian?
skipping, I was hopping, I was ice skating, I was jumping in the air. And I'm wondering if perhaps you would describe yourself as something other than sky blue.
You know,
at this point, I'm really close to Sky Blue.
You might have been hopping, and it's that hopping that's making me drink.
I need some scotch. That's what I need. I need some
strong
scotch.
drink.
I'm going to get some scotch.
I went
I'm gonna hop
to,
over there and get some scotch.
yeah, like a bunny hopping.
Girl, stop lying to your
Table
father.
all along. It was at the table all along.
You were all over the sidewalks of this city. I'm sure you were.
Yes, I was, but it was okay because I had, supervision. I was drinking. Sorry. I probably shouldn't have said that.
Callie, you forgot your chalk. Here's your chalk. Take it back. I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh no, I didn't want you guys to know about the chalk. I was drawing on the sidewalk. The chalk.
Closer.
Closer?
And when
Okay.
you were on that sidewalk. What did you do after that?
I played hopscotch.
Aha.
Okay.
Yes.
And
Sky Blue. Sky Blue.
and let me tell you something. Tell your little friend to stop picking her head in our door. I don't go with that. I'm not about that life. All right.
Who was it? Who was it that you were playing this hopscotch with?
Well,
Yes.
other than the person you
late?
just saw, there was a third person there as well. But I'm
Hmm.
a little worried if I tell you, you're gonna get mad.
I think we're already at Sky Blue, baby. I think I'm mad.
If I hope that after tonight we can retire the color sky blue from our.
You know your father. That's how he does.
That's my catchphrase. Sky Blue.
Yes.
I don't know if I like him anyway.
Okay. Well, I wasn't by myself. That's true. I was with
Okay.
somebody else.
Okay.
It's a good question.
It is very late.
Yes. Usually this person always asks questions.
And it is very late, and I need for you to show us.
Right. So I know you guys are like more of like Jimmy Fallon fans, but so I didn't want to tell you that I was hanging out with
That's the
Stephen
thing.
Colbert.
Oh boy.
I told you not to hang out with him. He is crazy.
Well, I just like I thought that it would be. I didn't want an argument, so I just thought, like, let me hang out with Stephen Colbert, my friend.
You thought
and
you'd
then
lie. You
No,
thought
let
you'd
me get this
lie.
straight. Let me get this straight. You were playing with Stephen Colbert, playing
Yeah.
hopscotch,
Yes.
We need to know where you were doing this kind of thing
Yes.
at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yes.
Why are you asking questions you don't want the answers to, Dad and
We-
Pop?
This situation is very taxing to me. Let me just tell you.
It's very taxing.
I'm spent everything.
Well, you guys probably wouldn't believe this, but because it doesn't really make any sense. But well, Stephen Colbert and I thought, why don't we kill two birds with one stone, you know, like play hopscotch and also get some things done. So we went to H&R Block.
Oh.
But they were closed.
I think you went to the source, Missy. You went right to the source.
You're right, because they were closed. It was 3 a.m. So instead we went to the IRS.
Finally, it comes out.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I just say
Sky
one other
Blue.
thing? Can I say one other thing? You're grounded till April 15th.
You probably deserved that. Callie, where were you?
Oh, I was at the IRS.
With who?
With my friend Stephen Colbert.
Doing what?
We were playing hopscotch.
Oh, okay. And then Neil, what in the world was Sky Blue?
It was the end. Hello. Don't you guys play hopscotch? Sky Blue.
What are you talking about?
No,
You throw it, you go. Yes.
Neil,
yes,
you were
do.
dismissed from the
Midwestern
playing
thing.
field for nonsense.
Is it just like a number 10 at the end?
Nonsense.
No, it's Sky Blue. We did Sky Blue in my neighborhood.
Dismissed from the field, Neil. Nonsense.
All right.
All right. Neil is refusing to leave the screen. But actually, I really want all the players back on, even Neil, even Sky Blue Neil, because now the loyal fans are going to vote on which team game they liked best. Hey, can both teams do a little tableau pose? A little group pose? What? Yeah, or maybe a moving tableau. That's nice too, like Julie Taymor likes. And we're going to recall that the blue team with Jamie played the bedtime story halftime game, and the red team played the sky blue game. Put in the chat which team you're voting for now. The red team with hearts, the blue team with likes, or just type it in, red and blue. Matt, did you understand Sky Blue?
I did not. I was.
I think someone
no
else
one got it.
understood it. I think other people understood.
I got your back, Neil. That's how we did it in
Thank
my
you.
hood too.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Yeah. Sky Blue.
We are all at Sky Blue right now, as is the vote. Well, the
feel
voting is occurring, and we are very, very close to a final answer. I'm just going to call it right there. That was 2 beautiful rounds of play, and after that, the red team's coming back.
Woo!
And this scoring was definitely not brought to you by Sky Blue.
Yeah, no, they don't have any money to fund anything, I don't think. All right, wow, it is close. It is close. So let me get captains to the playing screen. Send your love. And we're going to play another game. We're going to play a game between the blue team and the red team all at once. This game is going to be, you clearly see me reading my notes, so why am I even pretending like I don't already know what the game is? But maybe you'll be surprised. Emotional Slumber Party. Emotional Slumber Party. So why don't you get your players back on the field again and prep your teams for Emotional Slumber Party. Okay, for Emotional Slumber Party, I need in the chat, loyal fans, for you to put emotions. Maybe an emotion that you felt a lot as a child. Maybe an emotion as an adult that you like to bury deep down. Maybe an emotion that your significant other has a lot and you really wish they didn't. I won't tell them which is which. You can pretend like they came in any order. Maybe just some other emotions that you're like, this could be fun to challenge them with. Put those things in the chat now. We're going to pull from that for Emotional Slumber Party. What's going to happen in this game is one person will start in the slumber party, and other players will start to join in. When a player joins in, they're going to have an emotion, and we're going to assign that to them in a second based on what you've put in the chat. So when they come into the slumber party, they're going to kind of take it over with this emotion. The next person will come in with another emotion, so on and so on and so on, until they're all on screen playing together. And then they'll all one at a time leave, and we'll sort of see these emotions go in reverse. So we'll get to see all these emotions build, and then we'll get to see them exit back down to the first person. Cool. Poor Callie had to endure that horrible sky blue phrase being yelled at her non-stop. So Callie, why don't you start again? Because you feel like a glutton for punishment.
Right.
And the rest of you will trickle in. What are some emotions, Matt, that we can give to them? You guys can stay on because we're going to give you emotions.
All right, so for Callie, your emotion is going to be, you're feeling silly. Silly.
Great. McNair, what's his emotion?
McNair's emotion is going to be lonely.
Aw. Let's give one to Brian.
Brian is going to be feeling concerned.
And Noelle?
Noelle is going to be crabby.
And Neil?
Not sky blue.
Please stop. Please.
He's going to be feeling shy, which is probably for the best.
And Captain Jamie.
This is acting 101 right here.
Captain Jamie is going to be judicious.
Oh, great. Okay, players, can you refresh us on your emotions? Let's start with Callie. What's yours?
Silly.
McNair?
Lonely.
Oh, Brian?
Concerned.
Noelle?
Crabby.
Neil?
Shy.
Shy. And Jamie?
Dishes.
All right, let's get everybody off the playing screen except for Callie, and we're going to play the game of Emotional Slumber Party. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin.
Toby, I'm so excited. Slumber party. Whew, so excited for the slumber party. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be really ridiculous. I've got all kinds.
Hey, you don't have to respond. Sometimes, people don't, but I am here. I'm looking forward to this.
Thanks. I didn't think anyone would come, so.
Oh, you're talking
by
you're
myself.
talking to me. Oh.
Hey, I'm here. I brought a board game, Legends of the Hidden Temple. I don't know if any of you have played it. I don't know. I hope you know how to play this game. It's not that complicated.
Really hard
Hey,
to
guys,
Silver
like-
monkey.
I'm just letting you know now that I have not eaten. And for whatever reason, your stupid flooring when I walked in made me trip, and now I have a stub toe.
Oh my gosh, look at that stub toe.
Monica, you were last invite.
Oh my god.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's up?
Okay.
It's a cool house. Thanks.
Hey, Neil.
Thanks for the invite.
I brought a game.
Hello, everyone. I brought Figment, and I would like everyone to have a turn to play with him.
I would like
Practical.
a turn.
So fair of you.
I'd very much like to throw my name in there to have a turn with the Figment.
Wonderful. Oh,
You get the timer.
my phone is ringing, but I'll be back.
You should answer.
Hey.
My mom. My mom's here.
Okay.
I mean, this is a party and just everybody leaves. Like, you know what? This is so lame. I'm out. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
I'm so concerned that you guys don't know how to play this, and I should have brought another. I'm gonna go and bring another game because I don't want to mess up this party by forcing you to play this. I'm sorry. Bye.
I mean, if I'm all by myself, I guess I should just go.
So then I'll be all by. Oh, I love friends. It's just like fun to have people around, right, Tobe? Let's play a game by ourselves because we don't need anybody else.
All right, way to bring that back around to silly. Oh my gosh. For a little while, I was over here crying for people. All right, that was the game of Emotional Slumber Party. Loyal fans, you know the deal at this point. You're going to vote for your favorite team. Put some thumbs up for blue. If you're on the blue team, maybe you even hold your thumbs up so they know who they're voting for. Put those hearts for red if you're on YouTube, or you just like to use the chat. You can also say red or blue. Put those votes in now. What an emotional toll that took on all of us. Awesome. Okay, Matt, how's it going out there? I like how I feel like you're just like taking naps in between things.
I'm so enthralled with the action of the game. It's so exciting. There's no time for napping at the slumber party. We're gonna stay until the sun comes up, okay? Okay, guys? All right. Well, it looks like I'm actually very, very surprised, but there's an overwhelming amount of support right now for the red team.
Whoa!
Yay! Don't know why you're surprised.
It was very.
Oh man! Wow, red team is making a comeback. Y'all, it is not over yet. It is not over yet, but it is almost over. So actually, thank you for coming this evening. If you've enjoyed the show, we've got one more game for you because we're going to give people one more chance to come back and possibly win, or both teams a chance to win, obviously. But make sure you come back. We have a live show on YouTube and Facebook Live every Saturday at 6 p.m. This week was Pajama Party because it is March Madness. Next week, there's some puppets I heard that are going to show up. So don't miss that. If you love our show and you want to give some money to the players, we have a QR code somewhere. It's coming up.
Ref Brooke, right at the top of the screen that you can go to and donate to these lovely actors who are donating their time for you.
Amazing. I love that. You can donate to these players and give them some pandemic help because they are actors and all we have is Zoom now. Yay! But soon things are coming back. Also, Comedy Sports is nationwide, and there is a team in Manchester, England. So you can go to Comedy Sports worldwide and see other Comedy Sports matches from other teams all across the country. Sometimes we play with them. Sometimes they play with us. So go check out other Comedy Sports. And then we can come to you through Zoom, and we can perform for you if you want to schedule a private event. Go to our website. I'm getting a message that says our website and social media is above your heads. Oh, that's for the players, not for the loyal fans. Great, they're pointing. That's where you should go. So follow us on social media, book us for events, weddings, bar mitzvahs, birthday parties. We put the fun back in funeral. Is anyone laughing, Matt? Did you see them laugh at the joke?
They
laughed. I'm pretty sure that they laughed. Great.
They totally laughed, Brooke, yeah.
Awesome. So you can book us anytime. We are Comedy Sports New York. I told you it's not over yet. We've got one more game for you. This is a last head-to-head game. All the players are going to play for this game. And this game is about making jokes. So I want you, the loyal fans, in the chat to put some suggestions. Here's what I want from you. You are in your kitchen because it's in the middle of the night and you've crept out of bed and you step on something. What did you step on? That's what I want you to put in the chat. You stepped on something in your kitchen at night. There's a bunch of things. Everyone's acting like it's gross. It could be your tiles. I don't know. There could be lots of things. My dog is always near the refrigerator. So what did you step on? Put that in the chat. That's what I want to know. I also want to know think back to the time when you were young and you went to a slumber party. You had a special thing that you always packed to take with you. What did you take with you to your slumber party? Be specific. We don't know what your wham wham is. You got to tell us what that is. Tell us what that is in the chat. You know, if it has a nickname. Neil, I don't want a reaction from you after screaming light blue or whatever for half an hour during that game.
Sky blue.
Okay, whatever. All right, so the last thing I want you to put in the chat is you open up your cabinet because you're hungry and it's midnight and you find a jar of peanut butter. Behind the peanut butter is what? What's behind the peanut butter? And if you're allergic to peanut butter, you can imagine that it is soy butter, and that is perfect too. All right, so name those things in the chat. Those are some things that we're going to use. We're going to pull suggestions from the chat, and the game of special delivery is the name of it. Special delivery. So what they're going to do is the players will go off of the screen in just a second. When they have a joke, this is a pun style game, which means they're going to be making jokes and puns based on the suggestions that you give. They're going to be pretending to be a delivery person, ring my doorbell. I'll tell them to leave whatever the package is, and then they'll make a joke as the delivery person based on the suggestion. It will make more sense once you hear an example. So why don't we get announcer Matt? He's also an improviser.
All right.
So do you have an example of a joke that we might hear?
Oh, sure. So if I was to bring you a delivery ref book, I would say, hey, I have a delivery for you.
Oh, cool. Just you can just leave it. It's fine. I'm not gonna.
Sorry. It's a delivery of a ball.
Okay, let's start again. So the suggestion is ball, and Matt shows up at my door.
Says, hey, I have a delivery of a ball for you.
Okay, you can just leave it. Thanks.
Okay, cool. I'll leave it there and I'll just bounce.
Oh, yes, that is a pun joke based on the ball. Ball, bounce. All right, so that is that game. Now we're gonna give them a point every time their joke makes me laugh. Anytime their joke does not make me laugh, I will not give them a point. And we will keep up with those points. And at the end of time for this game, we will see who has won the Comedy Sports Slumber Party match tonight. All right, this is the game of special delivery. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Great, you can leave the screen. Matt, let's get our first suggestion.
First suggestion coming in from Lori is an ice cube.
An ice cube. The suggestion is ice cube.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. I have a delivery package of ice cubes for you.
Oh, you can set it down. Thanks.
All right. Don't want to be so cold.
Ding! Yes,
Hey,
that is a good joke. Yeah.
Hey, hey, I have a package of ice cubes for you.
Okay, you can just set it. You can leave it there.
Oh, okay, sure. Oh, wow. Oh, man, this wreath on your door just melts my heart.
Ding! Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. A wreath. Yeah.
Yeah. I got your ice cube down here.
Okay, you can set it down. Thanks.
Okay. It's wrapped. It's wrapped.
I don't get any of your jokes tonight, Neil. I don't know what's happening.
Excuse me.
Don't explain it. It doesn't make it any better. All right, McNair.
Excuse me. I have your ice cube here.
Oh yeah, you can set it down.
Okay, comes with a few barbershops too.
Oh, okay. And now I also get Neil's joke. We can award Neil a point later. Oh, the rapper. Okay, awesome. Callie.
I have an ice cube delivery for you.
Awesome. Just leave it. Yeah.
Oh, good. That sounds easy, E.
Hello?
I'll take it. I heard laughter. I'll take it.
I got your ice cube down here.
Okay. Just set
Okay. I'm just gonna put it here. It's the perfect tonic.
Oh my God.
Okay, somebody said, oh my gosh, Brian, caught in the box. Brian's caught in the box. We're going to change it up on you and give you a different word. Wow, you guys had lots of ice cube puns, and a lot of them had to do with people I didn't know. So let's get something else. Matt, what's another suggestion?
Sure. I hope you have more luck with this one, Rev Brooke. A suggestion coming in from YouTube is comic books. Someone brought comic books to every sleepover.
Comic books. All right. Because you are in the box, Brian, if you can come up with a joke that makes me laugh with comic books, I will give you 2 points because you're caught in the box. All right. Ready? You are coming on as the delivery person.
Hi, ding dong, ding dong. I have a delivery for you.
Yeah.
It's comic books.
Okay. You can set them down. Thanks.
Well, be really careful when you open it. The contents are really graphic.
Oh, yes. Love it. 2 points. Callie.
Oh, I have a comic book delivery for you.
Okay, cool. Just set it down. Thanks.
Marvelous.
Oh, I like it. I understand these, even though I don't have comic books.
Yeah. I got a set of comic books down here.
Yeah, which you can just set them down then.
Okay, it's a Lulu. I can tell you that much. It's a Lulu.
Someone laughed. I'm going to give it points. All right, Callie.
I have a comic book delivery for you.
Okay, set it down. Thanks.
It came straight from DC.
Ding.
Hey man. Hey dude, I got some comic books for you down here.
Yeah, just leave them, bro. Leave them.
Superman.
Oh, ding.
Oh, hi. I got some comic books down here.
Okay, just set them down.
All right. Well, at 6 o'clock, you're going to have Neil. 6:30, you're going to have Matt come on up. And then at 7:30, you're going to have Kelly. Comic books, they book in.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it.
Ding, ding. Yeah, I got a pack of comic books down here.
Yeah, just set them.
Okay, but you better hurry because it's a dark night.
Yes. And that is time. That is all the time we have for that game. Wow, you guys had lots of jokes about ice cubes and comic books. Oh, man. What a show tonight. Let me get all the players back on the playing field screen. Whatever this is. Okay, and I want players. This is for the match tonight. I want you to get nervous, get excited, get frozen in fear. Awesome, because Matt has been counting up all these points and he is going to announce the winner of the evening. I'm throwing it over to you, Matt.
All right, Ref Brooke. We've all been stuck up, frozen in anticipation, unable to get a wink of sleep during the whole slumber party. There were so many good Ice Cube jokes that some of us didn't get, and so many comic book jokes that others of us also didn't get, but a lot of them we all laughed at. But after tabulating all of the good jokes, there were 7 good jokes from the red team, and there were 6 good jokes for the blue team, which means the red team is the winner for this evening. Whew, what a tough match. Back over to you, Ref Brooke.
All right, thank you for coming tonight. Thank you all the loyal fans on YouTube and Facebook for being here. Let's give shout outs to our announcer, Matt. Behind the scenes, we have 2 other people, Chris Pearson and Mike Gregoric, making the show happen for you tonight. Give them some love in the chat. And let's say goodbye to our players. We'll see you next sport.
Next sport next weekend. Be right back in the same Facebook and YouTube place. Don't forget the PayPal link. Don't forget the stay up with us whenever we are on live. Let's say goodbye to our players for this evening. Let's say goodbye to the unfortunately unvictorious blue team tonight. First up, we have McNair. Noel, say goodbye and good night to Noel. And your blue team captain. She helped out the red team when she could. Fantastic. And say goodbye to your champions for this evening of this slumber party. It is the red team. Let's say goodbye to Sky Blue McNair. Neil. McNair had Sky Blue as his team name. You'll get it in the replay. It's fine. Now say goodnight to Callie. And say goodnight to your red team captain, Brian. I am your announcer, Matt Silver. Let's say goodnight to the star in this evening. Go get your beauty rest. Thank you all so much, loyal fans, for watching. We will catch you next week. Have a great night.